challenges. It was a very exciting market, but there was a lot of challenges. Whether it was rewarding financially or not depended a lot on variables that were mostly outside of our control. We want to put this event on for you as a thank you for the countless Tuesday night multiple offers on the hood of your cars, the Sunday afternoons trying to get through 10 open houses in an hour while hosting your own at 3 o'clock, and especially the cold dinners that you had to put your spouse through. You're all wonderful at what you do, and we want to help in your growth in any way that we possibly can. I'm going to get moving here in a second, because the speakers are why we're here and you don't want to listen to me. But I'd like to share with you a goal-setting strategy that I think will help as we listen here today, that I do for myself. For those of you that have been to my business planning sessions that we do in the office, I often refer to vision-style goal setting, and that if you don't associate with the method of goal setting that you do, you're very unlikely to be successful with it. I'll give you an example of how I do it. I'm not a detailed procedure type person, the top-down planning of making 100 calls to get 50 leads and 10 appointments into 3 closed deals. It doesn't get me excited, and it's never worked very well for me. I'm more motivated by the feel of things and what I get out of doing the processes that I do. My process, it's not static, it's evolving, it's being reviewed on a constant basis. And it revolves around how I see my perfect days. And there's a few different variations of that perfect day from a business point of view and from a personal point of view. So to give you that idea of how I do it, there's 2 days that I often refer back to as I'm preparing for my business life. The 2 are, I love my weekends. For me, they're the most valuable moments I have. I love quiet Sundays with just Alex, myself, and the dog. We go for drives, grab a coffee. We'll explore towns we've never been to. We do a lot of short, quick trips. They usually end up at breweries, has been a trend. I find this quiet gives me clarity in my business life, especially. The second is a working vacation day. 9 holes at the crack of dawn of golf, a big healthy breakfast, good coffee, a few hours of business, and then out for the day with Alex and Meg. I have a very detailed vision of how that works. I shorten that up for the sake of time here, but I go back to those as I shape my days and as I set my goals in order to get there. For those that have seen how I shape my business and the structure of my business, you'll see that I have the ability to do those quiet weekends now, and I have the ability to jump away for a few days, or now that Corey's around, unfortunately for Corey, a month at a time in a lot of cases. That's the way that I vision, and it works from outside of a metric point of view, and it results back into those metrics style goal settings. Don't get me wrong, the metric style goal setting that we do in the office and that we sort of preach on a lot of our, especially our newer agents, you need to do it. I do it as well, but if that doesn't get you excited, it's not going to be successful for you. I want to try this with you in a moment. I'll ask you to close your eyes and try to picture a day. And there's a ton of different ways you can do this. It can be a day that happens every Saturday or every summer or in 10 years from now. It can be personal related, it can be business related. So 2 rules for this is, 1, you actually have to close your eyes, and the second is, because I've been in a room where you had to close your eyes before with Tom Devlin, please keep your hands to yourselves. So for 30 seconds, try this, and it sounds kind of funny, but try it. Close your eyes for 30 seconds, run through a day. Be very specific in your day of how it makes you feel, the sights, the sounds, the smells, all that. Cool. Okay. Everyone actually closed their eyes. I didn't think you would do it. Okay, so we've got a ton of great speakers, and there's going to be a lot of good information coming your way. So my challenge for you today, or my hope for you that you can take out of this, is picture that perfect day as the speakers are going through this. Take this back tonight, take notes, and try to frame this day in a way that you can get to that perfect day, whatever that is, and think about that a little bit further. So I'll throw it to Terry.